Sigma males are mysterious, enigmatic, and often misunderstood. Their unique behaviors can leave you speechless, piquing your curiosity to dive deeper into what makes them tick. Let's unravel the intriguing world of Sigma males and their unusual traits. A Sigma male is a man who shuns the traditional social hierarchy and carves his own path. Unlike alpha males who thrive on dominance and leadership, Sigma males operate independently, often moving through life as lone wolves. Understanding their behaviors can be fascinating because they defy conventional norms and exhibit a unique blend of introversion, intelligence, and self-sufficiency. In the world of social dynamics, Sigma males are the lone wolves, the wanderers, the ones who prefer the road less traveled. They march to their own rhythm, creating their own rules and living life on their own terms. Their unique habits and characteristics set them apart, making them intriguing subjects to delve into. In this video, we'll be exploring the mysterious world of Sigma males, shedding light on their peculiar habits and idiosyncrasies. So buckle up and get ready to embark on a fascinating journey into the enigmatic world of Sigma males. Stay tuned as we unfold the mysterious world of Sigma males. Sigma males stand out for their self-sufficiency. Diving right into it, let's talk about the self-sufficiency of Sigma males. This breed of men doesn't rely on others to get things done. They are self-reliant, independent, and often they're the ones who prefer to take the reins in their own hands. You see, Sigma males have a unique tendency towards independence. They value their freedom and autonomy, and this trait is deeply ingrained in their personality. They are not the types to be swayed by the crowd or to follow the herd. Rather, they carve their own path and follow their own rules. This is not to say they are rebels without a cause, but they have a clear understanding of their goals and how to achieve them. One of the key characteristics of Sigma males is their ability to be alone without feeling lonely. They value their alone time and see it as an opportunity to recharge, reflect, and refocus. This aloneness should not be confused with loneliness. Rather, it's a state of being that allows them to connect with their inner selves, to gather their thoughts, and to plan their next move. Sigma males aren't afraid to do things on their own. Whether it's going on a solo trip, fixing a broken appliance, or learning a new skill, they jump right in. They don't wait for someone else to come and solve their problems. Instead, they take the initiative and take matters into their own hands. They are the masters of their destiny, the captains of their ship. But here's the thing. This self-reliance often gets misunderstood. People may interpret their independence as aloofness, their self-sufficiency as arrogance. But that's far from the truth. Sigma males are not aloof or arrogant. They're just comfortable in their own skin. They don't need constant validation from others, and they don't seek approval. They are content with who they are and what they are capable of. Their self-reliance often gets misunderstood as aloofness or arrogance. A bustling party or a quiet evening at home, Sigma males would choose the latter. The Sigma male, the lone wolf, the wanderer, the self-reliant maverick. For them, solitude is not a punishment, but rather a reward. It's a sanctuary where they can be alone with their thoughts, away from the hustle and bustle of the world. This isn't to say that they are antisocial or lack social skills. On the contrary, Sigma males can be quite charming when they choose to engage with others, but their preference leans towards tranquility and quiet introspection. Now you might be wondering, why solitude? Why do they prefer their own company to the chatter of a crowd? Well, in the quiet calm of solitude, Sigma males find the freedom to explore their inner world, to ponder over life's mysteries, to dive deep into their interests without distraction. They cherish this time alone because it allows them to recharge, to reflect, and to refine their understanding of the world. For Sigma males, solitude is a time for growth and self-improvement. It's a time for them to work on their projects, to hone their skills, to push their boundaries. They are not driven by the need for social validation or approval, but rather by their own intrinsic motivation and curiosity. Some might see this preference for solitude as a sign of aloofness or indifference, but let's not mistake solitude for loneliness. Sigma males are not lonely. They are alone by choice, and they revel in their independence. They've mastered the art of enjoying their own company, of finding fulfillment in their own pursuits. This, my friends, is the power of the Sigma male. They do not seek the spotlight. They do not crave the applause of a crowd. They are content in their solitude, finding joy in their own thoughts, their own dreams, their own adventures. They may not be the life of the party, but they're certainly living life on their own terms. For Sigma males, life isn't a competition. This statement rings true for these individuals who don't feel the need to compete with others for status, recognition, or any external validation for that matter. You see, Sigma males are a unique breed. They are the quiet storm, the silent achievers who don't participate in the rat race, yet they are often the ones who end up winning it. They are content with who they are and where they're at in life. It's not that they lack ambition or drive. On the contrary, Sigma males are often ambitious and driven, but their ambition is not fueled by a desire to outdo others. Instead, they are motivated by their own personal goals and aspirations. Sigma males understand that the only true competition is with oneself. They strive to be better than they were yesterday, to learn more, to grow more, to achieve more. But they do it at their own pace, in their own style, and for their own reasons. They understand that everyone's journey is unique, and they respect that. They don't compare their chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Instead, they focus on writing their own story, at their own pace. They don't need to prove anything to anyone. They don't seek approval or applause. Their satisfaction comes from achieving their own goals, from fulfilling their own potential, from living their own truth. In a world that often measures success by comparison, Sigma males stand out by simply not participating in that game. They don't need to be the best according to someone else's standards or expectations. They don't need to be better than anyone else. They just need to be the best version of themselves. And that, in itself, is a victory. Sigma males understand that the journey is just as important as the destination. They appreciate the process, the growth, the learning that comes with every step they take on their path. They don't rush, they don't push, they just keep moving forward, one step at a time, in their own unique way. They march to the beat of their own drum, and that's more than enough for them. Sigma males are not just non-competitive, they redefine the very concept of competition, because for them, life is not a race, it's a journey. And they are more than happy to take that journey at their own pace, in their own way, on their own terms. Sigma males are the quiet observers in the room. A statement that rings true in every sense of the word. Their unique ability to observe and analyze is one of the defining characteristics of these intriguing individuals. As we delve deeper into the world of Sigma males, it becomes apparent that their observational skills are not merely a trait, but rather a way of life. It's as if they have a built-in radar that meticulously scans their surroundings, picking up on details that most would overlook. Sigma males don't just see the world, they interpret it. Like detectives on a case, they're constantly gathering information, analyzing patterns, making connections. They see the underlying structures that govern situations and behaviors. It's not about being judgmental, but rather understanding the bigger picture. Remember that friend who noticed the subtle change in your mood when everyone else was oblivious? Or that colleague who could tell you were stressed even though you hadn't said a word? There's a high chance they're Sigma males. Their keen eye for detail extends to people too, allowing them to read emotions and intentions with surprising accuracy. But here's the rub. Sigma males don't always share their observations. They're not the type to voice out every thought that crosses their mind. Instead, they keep their insights to themselves, using them to navigate the world more effectively. They're silent strategists, always a step ahead because they've taken the time to observe and analyze. This ability to observe isn't merely a passive act. It's an active process, a conscious choice to engage with the world in a deeper, more meaningful way. It's about being present, being aware, and most importantly, being curious. So the next time you're in a room with a Sigma male, remember this. While they may not be the loudest or the most talkative, they're probably the most aware. They're absorbing information, reading between the lines, deciphering the world in ways that many of us can only dream of. They may not say much, but rest assured they're taking everything in. There's something undeniably intriguing about a Sigma male. Their demeanor is like a book written in an unknown language, compelling yet unreadable. They're the embodiment of a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. This air of mystery that surrounds them is not contrived or forced, but rather a natural byproduct of their unique personality. It's as if they carry around an invisible cloak that hides their true nature, leaving everyone around them guessing and intrigued. Sigma males are hard to read. Just when you think you've figured them out, they'll surprise you with an action or thought that you didn't see coming. They're like a complex puzzle that never quite fits together in the way you expect. This unpredictability makes them fascinating to be around. It's like a constant game of mental chess, where every move is surprising yet calculated. And as for predicting their actions, good luck. Sigma males don't follow the crowd or adhere to societal norms. They march to the beat of their own drum, making them incredibly hard to predict. They may choose solitude over a bustling party, or a quiet night in over a wild night out. They might prefer a thought-provoking book over mindless television. Whatever they choose, it's usually not what you'd expect. But here's the thing, this unpredictability, this enigmatic aura, it's not an act. It's not a facade they put on to seem interesting or different. It's just who they are. They're not trying to be mysterious, they just are. And that's what makes them so captivating. Their mysteriousness is not about being aloof or detached, quite the contrary. They're deeply engaged with the world around them, but from a distance. They observe, reflect, and then act when they're ready. And when they do, it's often in ways that are unique and unexpected. The allure of the Sigma male lies in their complexity, their unpredictability, their refusal to be anything but themselves. They're a constant surprise, an ongoing mystery, a never-ending journey of discovery, and that's exactly what draws people to them. Their enigmatic nature is a part of their charm. Sigma males are always on a quest for self-improvement. This is not a fleeting interest, a passing phase, or a New Year's resolution that fades away by February. It is an integral part of who they are. It's the fabric of their being, woven into every thought, every action, every moment of their lives. They are like trees, always reaching for the sky, deepening their roots, and weathering storms to emerge stronger. They believe in the power of growth, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And they don't just believe in it, they live it, they embody it. Sigma males are always learning. They are not just content with what they know, they are curious about what they don't. They read, they research, they ask questions. They are not afraid to delve into unfamiliar territories, to explore uncharted waters. They are perpetual students, with the world as their classroom and life as their teacher. But it's not just about gaining knowledge, it's about applying it. Sigma males use what they learn to better themselves, to refine their skills, to enhance their abilities. They don't learn for the sake of learning, they learn for the sake of becoming. They are also always evolving. They don't cling to old habits, outdated beliefs, or stagnant ways of living. They embrace change, not as something to be feared, but as something to be welcomed. They understand that to evolve is to grow, and to grow is to live fully. Sigma males don't seek improvement to impress others, to gain approval, or to fit into societal norms. They do it for themselves. They do it because they understand that self-improvement is not a destination, but a journey of discovery, of transformation, of becoming the best version of themselves. And they don't do it alone. They seek mentors, they form alliances, they build networks. They understand that everyone has something to teach, and they are always ready to learn. Sigma males are not just dreamers, they are doers. They don't just envision a better version of themselves, they work towards it every single day. They believe in being the best version of themselves for themselves. Sigma males aren't afraid to think outside the box. This is more than a catchy phrase. It's a lifestyle choice that defines the Sigma male's approach to life. As free thinkers, they are unafraid to question, to probe, to dissect the norms that society imposes on us. They aren't just content with being different, they celebrate it. Now, this isn't about being rebellious or contrarian for the sake of it. No, this is about a deep-rooted belief in the power of independent thought. Sigma males value their own opinions, not because they are narcissistic, but because they understand the importance of self-trust. They know that their views, their thoughts, their perceptions are just as valid, just as important as anyone else's. And this isn't a trait that's developed overnight. It's born out of years of introspection, of self-analysis, of challenging their own beliefs and assumptions. It's a rigorous process of mental and emotional growth that takes courage, resilience, and a strong sense of self. Now, what does this mean in practice? It means that Sigma males are often the ones asking the tough questions, the ones that others are too afraid or too complacent to ask. They are the ones challenging the status quo, pushing boundaries, exploring new ideas. They are the ones who see the world not as it is, but as it could be. But there's a flip side to this. Being a free thinker can be isolating. It can set you apart from the crowd, make you feel misunderstood, even alienated. Yet, Sigma males don't let this deter them. They understand that being different isn't a weakness, it's a strength. They embrace their uniqueness, their individuality, their distinct perspective on the world. In the end, it's this ability to think freely, to question norms, to value their own opinions that sets Sigma males apart. They are the trailblazers, the pioneers, the visionaries who aren't afraid to chart their own course, to forge their own path. They are the ones who, in their pursuit of truth, challenge us to think, to question, to grow. Their unique perspective often sets them apart. Sigma males are truly one of a kind. They are the ones who stand out from the crowd, not because they seek attention, but because they prefer their own company. They are self-sufficient, comfortable in their solitude, and never feel the need to compete with anyone. Their observant nature, paired with their mysterious aura, often leaves others intrigued. Sigma males are always striving to improve themselves, not for societal validation, but for their own satisfaction. They are the free thinkers, not bound by societal norms or expectations. They navigate the world in their own unique way, marching to the beat of their own drum. So we've journeyed through the world of Sigma males, exploring their unique characteristics and ways of life. They may be a riddle wrapped in a mystery, but that's what makes Sigma males so fascinating. They're a reminder that it's okay to be different, to be true to oneself, and to embrace one's individuality. Have you encountered a Sigma male or noticed these behaviors in someone you know? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content and explore our other videos on personality types to learn more about the fascinating world of human behavior.